Today, we were able to make $1,075 in just over 6 minutes off of one trade and one trade only. Go ahead and sit back and relax and enjoy the stream recap. Yo, good morning. CPI hit this morning, 9.1. Oof, that was a dirty yank, huh? How about that? We had CPI come out at 7:30. Very big news, obviously. We had a nice little run up into it, pushing highs at 980. And then we freaking dumped to 480. That's a 500 math. 500 point move to the downside. Crazy. It's crazy. That's a big move. ES got a nice little push up to 387, 3872, and dumped to 375. Is that 120 points on the ES? I mean, that's just like absurd, right? If I don't see anything today, I don't see anything. That's a very aggressive move, right? Very aggressive move coming off news. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But like a 500 point yank on the Nas that's a lot. All right, nice push out of the 20s, the magical 20s playing out. I'm wondering if we just slow grind this to the upside. I don't know. I'm spooked to be trading this. Like, I feel like I should probably be trading the short side here. But everything's kind of pumpy because we just had a 500 point move to the downside. So like, here comes VWAP. Got a bunch of volume at 650 as well. If we just slow grind through VWAP though, that's another story, which we're doing it right now. Without any sort of rejection on VWAP, typically if we just like kind of push through it pretty nicely, it yields a nice push. I'm gonna go and participate here. I thought about getting in at the 600 and it kind of ripped off it, but we're just getting the liquid moves. So I wanted to see how we reacted at volume at 620 and actual point of control. And we got a nice little bounce off both of those. Obviously Delta a little heavy, but trying to get a little buy up. So we'll see if that continues or not. Yeah, I just want to see this thing pop 60 and rotate hard into 80. Yeah, still trying to push that prior high at 79 and volume. New 5-minute candle just opened up. Down 15 points on the Nas. 10 points on the Nas. Just moving around there. 20 points. It's all over the place. Got some buyers trying to push through here. I still like the way the structure looks on the Nas and the way these buyers are pushing through. We just got to get through VWAP and through that 50 range. Kind of getting slapped a little bit off of the magical blue line algo, which is our entry price. ES is getting kind of heavy here. A little bit of sellers coming through on the Nas as well. Down 25 points. Coming in for that prior high test on the Nas at 92. Bouncing perfectly off it so far. Back into volume. Nas still holding structure. Down 15 points or so. Buyers still pushing hard here on the Nas. We're now green on this trade, about 10 points. Just trying to rip a little bit. ES trying to flip back above volume as well. Nas coming in for the VWAP test. Testing VWAP right now. Trying to push those prior highs here at 59. Nas needs to stay up. Again, looking for the rotation up into like the 80s to 700 probably realistically. If we pop 59, 60 range. That's the number to beat. But I do like the comeback down to test that prior high. That's nice. That's a nice trade right here. If you got long at 92, 91. ES trying to push VWAP here. Nas very close to popping those prior highs at 60. Not quite yet. Decent amount of volume here as well. 52. Minute and a half left on this candle. A little bit of sellers trying to push through. We'll see if buyers come back on this break. We just broke it. That's nice. Rotating into the 70s here, looks like. There's the rotation into the 70s. And getting very close to the low 80s push that we're trying to exit out at. And we're out. Nice. Nice push there on the Nas. That brings us to $1,075 on the day. That was a sub 10 minute trade. 6 minutes and 39 seconds for that 1,000 bomb. Cheeky little trade, to be honest. Took like what, $500 drawdown, maybe $600 for that 1,000, almost $1,100. I will say that on a day where there's $500 or 500 points of Nasdaq movement before the market even opens, I feel pretty comfortable kind of opening up my trades a little bit, trying to give a little bit more wiggle room to the downside and to the upside, after knowing that like we have a lot of volatility in store, I guess, after a 500 point move to the downside on the Nas.